Just a taste of some recent Super Bowl parades. We've got another one on deck in Kansas City that you can catch, of course, right here on our network. Jason, you were just watching this. You have memories of your own. We just saw Devin at the end of that one. Just regale us with any stories, but also who you think's been afforded will be the MVP of the Chiefs parade.
Well, I'm watching that last one, and they're shouting no days off after you just won the Super Bowl.
Did you just, like, have an anxiety attack?
Give me the entire offseason off. But I'm watching Devin. I remember that day of talking to him, and it was, like, wet. It was raining. And I just remember him just screaming at the parade, saying absolutely nothing. So cool to watch those videos and see everything. And I remember last year seeing the parade, and I remember Isaiah Pacheco was a guy that he was no longer on the bus. And he's down there amongst the people, Rutgers gear on, just won the Super Bowl with the Kansas City Chiefs, and he's just dancing. And I don't know what his night before was like or anything of that nature.
Look at him go.
But when you can do this at the parade, you have a chance to look at. He's all by himself, solo dancing, having an absolute blast, representing South Jersey, bringing up all the dance moves. I think Isaiah Pacheco has a chance to win the MVP of the parade because he was just a rookie last year. You have no idea what the parade consists of. You're just showing up and you're just going with it. So now he's prepared. He knows what to expect. He's going in with a full mind of knowing, hey, how I'm going to perform. I also have some wild cards because I think there's something to a parade where Isaiah Pacheco gets in and George Karloff is in. Now you get in as a rookie, and this is just what you do. You find out about parades, and you're like, oh, this is what it's like to win. There's guys that showed up on the team this year that you have no idea. You've maybe never been to the playoffs. You don't know what this consists of. You look at Jawan Taylor and Drew Tranquil. These are guys that came from other teams, and now they're going to go out there and they're going to have a chance to show off at the parade. And they're wild cards because you have no idea what to expect from these guys. They probably don't know what to expect from themselves. So those are the wild cards that I'm looking at, one on offense, one on defense, big Jawan Taylor, and then Drew Tranquil.
You know what I feel like? It's like we're doing fantasy parade right now, and he had some late-round flyers of guys who were going to go off, and it was Tranquil and Jawan. That was kind of cool.
First pick is Pacheco.
Like, I think Kelsey's the first overall pick in the fantasy parade, number one overall pick. But I like, Peter, you're going to go something on the radar?
I'm off the radar a little bit, too. I don't want to spoil who you might have because there was obviously some MVPs in last year's. I don't know if you guys remember this. So, remember the name Jalen Watson? Do you guys know? He's
cornerback.
Special
Justin Watson?
No, Jalen Watson. He was number 2 for them.
And the pick six?
Yeah, the pick six against the Chargers last year in that first Amazon game ever. He has the big pick six. He's all over the field throughout the season for them. He wins the Super Bowl in his rookie year. Last year at his, same as Pacheco, rookie, I don't know if you guys remember, he was perfectly healthy. Here's how he finished his parade last year. I think we have the footage. Guys, they had him in a wheelchair. He was so he had to get wheelchaired off.
He was able-bodied. He could walk. He didn't have a broken leg or something. He needed a wheelchair.
With the shades on.
Peter, have you ever needed a wheelchair?
No! I've seen one guy on a plane once come on with the wheelchair assist and maybe like, okay, I guess he obviously needs it. And he just gets up and stumbles, and they were like, this gentleman was not in the right mind or body to get on the flight alone. Like, so that's Watson. Let's see if he has a better grip on it this year. But I loved seeing the flowing locks of that Florida Gator punter, Tommy Townsend last year. He was feeling it last year. Look at Tommy in that white jacket. That's him dancing like that with the 2 champagne bottles. Now, it was really cold last year when they had this thing. Really cold. It's a little bit more moderate temperatures in KC today. Yeah, Tommy Townsend was a stud on Sunday. This guy was booming punts, 60-yard punts. That's an awesome white starter jacket, and I want to see Tommy Townsend have
got beer in the pockets?
Oh yeah, he's fully loaded. He's ready to go.
Fully loaded.
Okay, look at those kisses going.
Yeah,
hello, ladies.
That's a Magnum champagne bottle and a mini, and then beers in the pockets.
I think.
Who's that woman?
Look at that kiss.
Who's the guy kissing her?
What's her at?
What's her at? The world is at the world is coming at the seams right now. 2024 is going to be a toxic time in Discord. Let's enjoy today.
Might be the last day to enjoy.
Today is just joy, all right? No laser beam eyes, no nothing.
Oh,
Let's just enjoy today and just embrace today for the moment because it's just fun.
Yeah.
Next time we have one of these parades, not this one, but the next one, can you imagine the things these eyes have seen a year from now? I don't know if we're all going to be here. I mean humans.
I know.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
All right.
Don't worry, there's 2 young candidates going at it, so it's.
Peter, you want the floor?
No, go on.
Peter Strager addresses the nation.
Go for it.
I mean, I think you were onto something there. Do you want to continue?
Oh, no, I'm good. We're talking about Jalen
Up for
Watson.
candidacy.
Really? I don't think you are. So Tommy Townsend, the long-haired punter from Florida, maybe doesn't shock the world when he goes a little nuts at the parade. But it's the guys that we knew, or we thought that we knew,
Talk
that we
about
have a previous relationship with for years that show up and you're like, Matt Nagy?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing, coach? I didn't know you had that. You bring in Nagy. This is last year. You're gonna see Matt Nagy on the right.
Look at that.
Come on, Matt. Oh.
What is that move?
Yeah. Apple oh, he almost fell over. And he's right next to Tommy Townsend.
Yep.
He has 2 beers in his hand. We got the lanyard and the dad vest, and he's just getting it on. I love Matt Nagy. Old history, is a sort of a South Jersey, Pennsylvania guy, tough as nails all around. I didn't know he'd be doing that. Big Red maybe, but not Matt Nagy.
Not Nagy, where he's coming from Chicago. 2 Super Bowl titles in 2 years. Matt Nagy. Good for him.
No, Matt Nagy's just lining up rings. And I just, listen, that was the #1 surprise
No doubt.
and #1 performer, because Matt Nagy as a head coach, and even prior, he was just good guy, but would stay in his shoes. You didn't think he's doing any of that stuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't like one of these demonstrative head coaches. He was just like a football guy. I want it again, coach. Run it back. And don't be the thing where last year I got a little out of line. Run it back. Don't even do it.
Can we
Go
get the
bigger.
footage one more time?
Yeah, I was
it's
gonna
really
say,
good.
Peter, there's not another coach in this lineup. It's all players and then Matt Nagy,
we see
right?
it?
If
I
we
love
see
it.
it again, I know.
There it is.
Watch on the right. Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
He's right next to L'Jarius Sneed. Sneed's checking his phone. Sneed, we need some dance moves this year from Sneed up there on the stage.
He and Townsend are just.
He's the only coach up there right now.
No, that's true.
It's great.
I wonder what the track is, because Matt Nagy looks like someone who's way into Foo Fighters. You know what I mean? I don't know if he's into what the hell that they were playing, but he made it work.
They're playing Sublime Santeria for him.
I love it that he's into that.
You get enough of those double-fisted Bud Light moments, you into any music that comes on.
It's
at that
so
point,
true.
right?
So true.
The music hits different when you've
Great
just
product.
been guzzling Bud Light at that point. I look at your local establishments and how they're going to be hosting everybody, but specifically, there is a recovery hydration therapy station on 9th Street that I just want everybody to know about. It's on 9th Street, and you can book online. I just checked.
In KC?
In KC. Just in case anyone needs to bounce
good
back.
research.
I don't want anybody to end up in a wheelchair today.
Tell me where the
because
Denny's is. I need to get there.
Denny's.
You don't need
And
recovery.
then go get your IV bag. They put Zofran in it. It'll be great for you. This is fantastic. Peter, the funny thing about the Matt Nagy thing was last year everyone was like, why is he acting like that? Eric Bieniemy's there, whatever. Now maybe Nagy feels a little bit more in his bag about this one.
interesting.
Remember?
Okay.
This is his deal.
Do you know the coaching staff of the front office? You
Yeah.
want to call out someone who might be incredible today?
Nagy.
Veach isn't in any of these clips.
Veach is, he's got,
Today's his day.
Today might be his
Today's
day.
his day.
Okay, come on.
I'm thinking of a
God.
coach. Spags, I'd love to see get wild.
Spags.
Jimmy Buffett music going, Margaritaville,
Yes.
going nuts. Yeah.
I like mine with lettuce and tomato. Go for it, Spags.
We did wonder if both Kelsey brothers were going to be there. That was
does
a
Jason
curiosity.
come to the Chiefs?
Well, he doesn't
parade?
ride on the floats, though. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
nah, he's not.
I saw
he's not at
family
the
members on
parade.
the floats.
You never
Yeah,
know.
He's
a
done
member
his
of-
own
is he-
parade,
Is he an
though.
Eagle or is he
He's
retired?
an Eagle. He hasn't retired.
Okay, so I don't think he should.
He's a
No.
podcaster, though.
Yeah, but we wouldn't put it past him being in the literally behind a barricade
Dude,
too, just
absolutely.
like.
Yeah.